Hello everyone, it is Thursday, November 3rd, 2022. Yesterday was New Comic Book Day, but this video is going to be just a lot of information for this weekend's upcoming Vegas Valley Comic Book Festival. I've been getting a lot of questions from people saying, we're going to go, but what kind of things do you usually bring to shows like this, because it is an outdoor library show. So I thought, I'm going to show you kind of a range of things that I'm bringing this weekend, because I'm bringing a lot of good stuff like I always do, at really good prices and competitive prices. So why don't we just jump into some of the things that I got. So the first, this is just, no particular order. I got tons of stuff I'm bringing. This is just kind of like a small sample size of everything that I have. So we're going to have a Radioactive Spider-Gwen unread. There's one right there. Nice variant cover that people like. How about a Spawn 220? Nice little homage cover right there. First appearance of Punchline. These are all unread, never been cracked. They were purchased, put in bags and boards, and put away. So they are all super, super high grade books. Here is a nice rare second print, Batman New 52 number 3. And a couple of books that I know people are gonna sell really quick. We have Marvel Premiere featuring the Black Panther issues 52 and 53. If you don't know what that is, these are the KKK issues, and they are very sought after. You don't see these every day, especially at that price and those grades. So there's a couple of things there. And then I'm going to have a nice selection of Ice Cream Man books, which people, seem to like. Some of these earlier editions or early issues of Ice Cream Man are very, very hard to find, and they're still holding a really good price point. And then we'll have kind of books like this. Let's see what we have here. Just, stuff like this. Here's a Wizard Darkness book from, what's that from? Just something like that. I'm tired because I've been working on books relentlessly. Just different levels. I mean, that's like a $3 book, but it's never been opened, never been read. Got a little Witch Doctor action there. Again, just a small sample size of some of the things that are going to be on. These are mostly the table boxes here, the things you find on the tables that I have. I usually bring about 15 to 20 long boxes. Nice Chromium Spider-Man right there. Some Silver Coin number 1's first prints at a whopping, $5 right there. This book is starting to, a lot of people are looking for these books right here, and $5 is a very good price for these books. Got 3 different covers right there on the number 1. Let's see what we got here. So an Ultimate Fallout, what is that, number 6? Ultimate Fallout number 6. Just a cheap Batman, Captain America Homecoming. I think this is like, what, yeah, $4. I mean, Zombie Tramp. First Doomsday. What's that price? $7 for a First Doomsday right there. You can't beat that. Just a lot of books like that in that range. I'll show you another little tiny stack that I kind of worked on here. You got like, here's the Defenders. Absolute Carnage. Justice League and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That was an interesting storyline. Darkness Summer Preview with the Dynamic Forces certificate on the back. Legendary Red Sonja number 1. Again, these are just random, stuff that goes in the cheaper boxes I have. Here's the Transformers. Here's a Iron Man number 50. I can show a few more of these here because I got a lot of stuff here. Again, just to give you an idea of the things that I have. Let me put this here. There we go. We have, here's another Defenders. Superman, Batman, World's Finest. A-Team number 1. Nice high grade A-Team right there, number 1. Daredevil 191, Frank Miller series run. Here's 190. All really inexpensive books. This is $193. Here's Sergeant Fury Howling Commandos, 1969, real cheap. It's like a $5 book. Here's number 71. High Grade Ninja Turtle, number 6. Miss Marvel 20. Upper grade. So Miss Marvel number 12, upper grade. And a Miss Marvel number 7, upper grade. That's kind of one side of the book that we have. And of course, you have to have more of your older books. Here's a few more of these here. Got some weird mystery. Another weird mystery here. Super Friends number 3. World's Finest, Neil Adams cover, 202. Lower grade, but super cheap. Here's Tarzan, The Return of Tarzan. This is right here. Again, inexpensive. Have Amazing Spider-Man 170. 204. 174, early Punisher appearance. House of Mystery. People really love the 70s horror. We've talked about that 1,000 times on this channel. There's another House of Mystery here. Some more House of Mysteries here and here. Again, all relatively cheap. They'll sell pretty good. I got different layers of, price points, anything from $2 to $200. Here's a nice Man-Thing number 10. Some Godzillas, which are real popular. These are high-grade Godzillas. Here's a number 9, the old Las Vegas cover right there. Another Godzilla 13. 11. Lower grade Phantom Stranger, but a real cool cover right there with the big snake. I think I can show you a few more copies here, what we have. We have Sergeant Rock. These are just some of the books I've done today, basically, that just throwing in boxes. Another Defenders. Secrets of Haunted House. This is a giant size special. Storyline that I really like, Unknown Soldier, right there. Here's Incredible Hulk. This is 231. Again, classic Iron Man cover, 126. Real cheap. Another Iron Man here. This is, can't see the number. I got the price tag on it. Again, the prices that I have here. And then, of course, I always give discounts. You're going to buy a bunch of books, I'm going to give you discounts on top of it. Here's 129 Iron Man. Howard the Duck with Spider-Man. I have not one, but 2 copies of that available for purchase. Cool Howard the Duck, kind of a Son of Satan cover right there. A Swamp Thing Arkham Joker storyline or Joker cover right there. I think that's number 52. I have a couple more here I can show. Here's another Sergeant Rock. And Men of War. Again, we've always talked about the swastika covers, where they drew the the Germans on these Men of War, Sergeant Rock, Weird War, putting the swastikas. They always have a good following for that. There is always people who buy those types of books, especially anything that shows the Germans, the Japanese with the Rising Sun logo. If you don't know what that is, you can definitely look that up. It's the red sun with the red stripes across their flag. And we go from things like that to things like this. Pre-code horror, or pre-code comic books. 1946, King Comics. Early appearance of Wimpy right there. EC Comics Impact, 1955. That's going to be available right there. Ventures into Terror. Little pre-code, 1953. Hard to find these books. Really nice copy right here. Fight Comics, 1950. Really cool cover there. It's a Web of Evil, 1954. We've shown this book before, but now it's available for purchase if you want it. The Thing, number 16, 1954. Heroic Comics from 1950. Nice upper grade right there on that. Good price for that book as well. Marvel Family, number 32. This is 1949. True Comics from 1948. This is a Jackie Robinson story, and believe me, that is a great price for that book in that grade. Air Ace Comics from 1945. Nice upper grade on that. And we have, finally, Amazing Detective. This is from 1952, issue number 14. Really, really good stuff. And then, of course, I'm going to have a lot of Mylar books available. There is some stuff back there, but I'm not going to go back there right now and show that. That's kind of the idea. You get a kind of idea of the things that I'll be bringing. I'm also going to bring some graded books. I'm going to have some graded books available. But like with the pre-code, like with the upper grade graded books, they're not going to be given away. If you want them, you're going to pay the price for these books. I mean, you don't see these anywhere in any condition. So if you want it, you're going to have to pay for it. That's just the way it is. And a lot of you who have been doing this for a long time, who go to the shows, you know, you may think the prices are high, but it's a lot cheaper than what people are getting for them at shows. And again, you come here and you know, what kind of deal can you give me? I'll break down a little bit of a deal. But this is the show this weekend. I hope people come out. Again, it's a really, really good time. The weather is supposed to be really nice. You know, a little overcast, but no rain in the forecast and very low winds. It is right here, Saturday, November 5th, from 9:30 to 4:30 at the Clark County Library at 1401 East Flamingo. There it is right there. Come on in. I'll have my trusty banner right there hanging up in my booth so everybody knows where I am at. And I really, really hope to see people out there again. Come on out, say hello. Don't necessarily have to buy anything. I would like it if you bought something, but you don't necessarily have to buy anything just to come out and enjoy the day. Bring your kids. They always have things like face painting and you know, things for the kids, and they have an artist alley. It's just a really, really good time. A couple of small panels, and it's free. That's the best thing. It's free. You can just come out and enjoy yourself. They have food trucks there if you want to eat. This, to me, right now is the best local show every year. Of course, Old School Comic Con, which we've been talking about the last couple of months, is doing shows consistently, and I think that is going to be the most consistent of the local shows. And then, of course, it breaks into the Oasis Comic Book Fest, Comic-Con, Oasis Comic-Con, excuse me. I'm running over my mouth because I've just been staring at books all day, grading stuff out. Because a lot of people don't seem to understand. I grade everything, and I put it on the back right there to tell you what it is. If there's a pop staple, I'm going to tell you there's a pop staple. If there's a coupon missing, I'm going to tell you there's a coupon missing. The book is graded with the things that are wrong with the book. And with that said, there is one thing here. CGC, as you know, we've shown this before. Here is the Overstreet Guide to Grading Comics. This is the one that's been coming out. Overstreet to me is the granddaddy. This is, they say, you know, 400 pages on this. CGC has decided, in all their infinite wisdom, to come out with their own grading standard book. And I am very anxious to see that. I'm going to order one because I want to see what their grading standards are. I want to see what they look at, because we've talked about this on the channel 1,000 times, even though I've had some books recently graded by CGC, because a friend of mine sends those into that company. I don't necessarily like CGC. I think they're inconsistent with their grades, but it is what it is. I am very anxious to see what their grading standards are. So when I get that book, we're definitely going to be discussing that on this channel. So that's pretty much what we have today. I've gotten some questions, like I said. It's just kind of a real quick thing. I mean, I showed you 1% of the things I'm taking. You're going to have an opportunity. This is pretty much all the pre-code. I might bring a couple of the graded books that I have as it relates to the pre-code. I haven't made a decision yet on that. And I'm thinking about possibly bringing that Green Lantern number 85 that I got, the one that graded a 9.6. But again, with books like that, you're going to pay a price, because books like that, if they sell, fantastic. If they don't sell, fantastic. But you're going to pay the price for it on those books if you want them, because those books only go up in value. So there was that. So if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody who watches the channel, everybody who gives me thumbs up or gives me comments. I love people coming up saying, hey, I watch your channel. I appreciate it. I really like that, because even though, like I've stated, even though I am having kind of a difficult time right now as it relates to the industry as a whole, I do love the community of the friends that I've made, and I do go to the shops because I enjoy visiting with the people that I know at the shops that make it fun. But again, people always seem to ruin it with their attitudes on flipping and pricing. We're not going to get into that because we discussed that last week. So again, this Saturday, Las Vegas, or the Vegas Valley Comic Book Festival at the Flamingo Public Library from 9:30 in the morning till 4:30. I'm going to be setting up nice and early, so if you come up and just kind of go through boxes, I'm not going to stop you. Just be respectful with the people there. Be respectful of the people there and the products that they bring, and take care of the stuff. So that's pretty much it. Again, I appreciate everything, and I hope you liked the video. But as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great day, and I hope to see you Saturday morning.